Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me video. This week we are memory planning the week that was April 8th through to April 14th, and we are using both a kit and foil bundle from Plannerface. I'm a little bit, I don't know how I feel about this spread. I think the art is gorgeous, I think the kit itself is gorgeous, but then when I put it down in my planner, I'm not in love with it. I don't not like it, but I'm not in love with it. And I'm not actually sure how I feel about the leaf header overlays. I think they're too chunky, if that makes sense. Like, I much prefer like a daintier confetti type situation than like a patterned one, if that makes sense. Yeah, like I said, kind of just neutral about it. Like, it's not the worst spread in my planner. Like, by far, there are spreads that I just cannot get on board with. This isn't one of those. This is just one of those that's kind of like, if that makes sense to you, great. If not, I'm so sorry. But yeah, like I said, the clip art is gorgeous. The kit is gorgeous. I do love the overlays, but like I said, I think it's just the headers that get me a little bit. Also, a little bit of a disclaimer, I currently have the fan on. I'm sitting in my living room doing a voiceover, and it says it's 30 degrees outside, but it feels a lot hotter than that. I think it's about to rain, so there's a lot of humidity in the air, and I can feel it. I just feel disgusting. So I cannot wait. We have officially, I think we have 6 weeks left of summer here in Australia. I cannot wait to see the back of it, let me tell you. I've had enough. And to be fair, we've not really had like a super hot summer. Like, again, knowing that a few years ago we had we had a summer where we had back-to-back days of like 47, 48 degree weather. I think the hottest that we've had so far is like 38. Still hot, but by no means is it 48. So I'll take what I can get, and I'm just hoping that in the next 6 weeks, because of all the rain, that it just stays cool. I think a couple of days ago I was wearing tracksuit pants and socks. So I don't know what's going on with the weather, but if summer could just see its way out, that would be amazing. Like, yeah. Anywho, back to the spread. So at the moment, you'll just see I'm laying down the full boxes and the bougie boxes and kind of playing around with where I put the fashion girls, because there's quite a lot of them in this kit. I think I ended up using 3 of them, and then I kind of had to spread them out in a way that they weren't super close together, but that it didn't look funny, if that makes sense. Like, I also like to coordinate like my patterns, and like if there's wood grain, I kind of want to separate the wood grain from like the non-wood grain, and I just try to keep things like consistent, planned out, thought out. I don't know, but I just like to make things look as spread out as they can be. I also experimented, and I put my double box scene on Wednesday and Thursday at the top this time, which I think is really fun. I don't do that a lot, but I'm hoping that moving into 2025, I take a little bit more creative liberty in my planner, and you guys will notice that in some of my Plan With Me's, actually, no, you won't see them yet. I was going to say, you'll notice in some of my Plan With Me's that I've started wobbling. Actually, yes, you will. In my Swifties spread, I wobbled the quote box in the sidebar, and I've been doing that a couple of times towards the end of my 2024 planner. So I want to bring that into 2025. I also maybe want to be bold and try like a full wobble spread. I don't know. I just want to try and be a little bit more creative, a little bit more fun, because I'm sure you guys, like, as much as you all say that I have beautiful spreads and that you love it and whatever else, which I truly appreciate, I feel like you guys could probably do with like a little bit of a change up too. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll try some color blocking. I'm always scared to do color blocking because I always feel like when it's a vibrant kit, that's when it would look best. But then I worry about having like one color concentrated. So maybe I'll color block, but my icons won't be color blocked. I don't know. But let me know in the comments below what you guys plan to do differently in your planners in 2025, because I'm curious to know. And also, I'm looking for new accounts to follow. I'm up to date with all of my YouTube. So if you are a planner girly, drop your link, drop your username in the comments below, and let me give you a follow. But again, once again, let's jump back to the actual spread. So I'm into the day by day. So first of all, sidebar, standard, we've got the tour box scene, we've got a full box, we've got my highlight box for the week, and we've got my socials for this week. And then let's go ahead and jump into Monday. Also, I want to preface this by just letting you know, if you are new to the channel, of course, firstly and most importantly, hi, hello, and welcome. Your support means so much for me, and you guys who have been around forever, appreciate you too. We're going to strive for that 1,000 subs this year. We're going to try and be consistent. We're going to try and get 1,000 subs. We're going to see what happens. Subs? Yes. Subscribers. I don't even know what I just said. Like, that's how bad the ramble was. But if I said it already, I apologize. If not, I don't actually mention where each and every sticker is from, but I will link all of the stores used in this spread in the description below, so you can check that out. But of course, as always, if you have a question about a specific sticker, again, drop it in the comments below and I will get back to you. But let's go ahead and start with Monday. So Monday, the first thing that I have marked is work, and then I've marked that I boringly did some laundry. I've done a voiceover, I had some coffee. Then I marked that I watched and listened to some ASMR on Twitch. We had some family time. Again, for anyone who may be new here, family time generally means that my husband and I spent time on the couch with our doggos. We have 2 dogs. We have an 11-year-old French Bulldog, and we have a 10-year-old Beagle Cattle Mix. So that'd be our family. We also have a guinea pig who looks like a potato, and he features from time to time. He actually features in this spread, actually, because he's ongoing, like, living at the vet at this point in time. But then to finish up on Monday, the last thing that I marked was that I watched Married at First Sight. On Tuesday, I have marked work. I then marked that I confirmed a what now? Oh, I confirmed my next consult with my IVF specialist. I played some Sims. I had some coffee. I played Animal Crossing this day. Oh, interesting. I think a couple of weeks back, maybe even months back, I marked that I restarted my Animal Crossing island. So obviously I've picked up my Switch and played again on this day. And then I've used that little flat lay there to mark that I uploaded a plan with me. Wednesday, again, work at the top of the day. As you guys know, work takes up majority of my day, like 7 hours of my day. So I always mark that. I don't specifically mark times or anything like that, but I generally mark work. I then marked on this day that it was super chilly, so that's what I mean, like, let's get into April when it's cold weather. I did some laundry. I got a delivery of Scentsy on this day. Probably just washer whiffs. I have so many wax bars, it's not even funny, and because of the IVF, it's generally recommended that you don't have a lot of fragrance things and like waxes and that sort of stuff. So I've not used any of that in a little while, but I do use the washer whiffs. Again, I know it is a fragrance, but you use like a capful for a full load of washing, so I feel like it's not that concentrated and it's okay. I then marked that I had a sore head this night and finished off by marking that I had a TikTok scroll. Thursday, I've marked work and then laundry. Apparently we did like all the laundry this week. Some weeks are like that though. I feel like I get behind and then I do like a big catch up. I then also had a waxing and hair appointment this day. I got some coffee. So this was like takeaway cappuccino coffee, because it's kind of like my little tradition. When I go and get my hair and nails done, I get myself like a cappuccino coffee, because when I'm at home and working from home, I drink instant coffee. I am looking into getting a coffee machine though, so if you have any coffee machine recommendations, specifically if you're in Australia, drop them in the comments below. But yeah, I got some coffee. Then I had my nail appointment. As always, another tradition, on the way home, I drove through the KFC drive-thru and had that for dinner. I then marked that I had to pay bills and I was so poor. And then this night, my husband and I watched Food Stars with Gordon Ramsay. Really, really enjoyed that. Hoping it comes back this year. On Friday, I marked work. Obviously, last working day for the year? No, I wish. Last working day of the week. I marked that it was a slow day, that I unstacked and restacked the dishwasher, did some more laundry. I did some more ASMR on Twitch that afternoon and just chilled out, because Friday, end of the week, you kind of want to zone out, relax, you know, before you head into your weekend. I marked that we had Hungry Jack's for dinner, and then I marked that we watched Greenland. I don't specifically remember it all, even though it does kind of feel like I watched it yesterday, but it has Gerard Butler, and essentially it's like end of the world vibes. But yeah, I didn't mind it. I think it was a good movie. So if you're looking for a new one and you haven't watched that one yet, then definitely check it out on Netflix. I think it's still on Netflix. And then on Saturday, as I mentioned, our little furry potato went to the vet. So you'll see my little custom made sticker from my friend Maya. I don't think her store's open at the moment, but she drew them for me and I got them made custom. I am running low though, so if anyone knows of anyone who does custom stickers, let me know, because I need some new pet stickers. But yeah, he had a vet appointment. I then somehow mixed these up, but we got Macca's after we went to the vet appointment, so McDonald's, for anyone who doesn't know what Macca's is. And then when I got home, I did film a Plan With Me video. And then I had to do a bit of a tidy up. You know, when you film and you pull out like all of your stickers, I had to put some away. So I marked that I put my stickers away. Again, I then marked that I played Animal Crossing. Surprising. We watched I'm a Celebrity, my football team versus the Sharks, and we lost 22 points to 34. So love that. And then that night we watched a movie called Glass, which I think it's a prequel. I think it's a prequel. Could be a sequel, but I think it's a prequel to Split. So if you've ever seen Split, watch Glass, or then watch Glass and Split if you haven't seen it before. Really, really good. And that was on Netflix as well. And then finally on to Sunday, we went to the shops this day. So the first thing that I've marked is that we went to Big W, kind of like Target for anyone who's not Australian. We don't have Target in my local area anymore. It's all online. So Big W is like the next closest thing, I guess. I then marked that we had Donut King, or at least I had Donut King. I would have gotten some cinnamon donuts and a hot coffee. I marked that I had a headache. Again, I played Animal Crossing. That's 3 times in a week. Wow, go me. Need to do that more. I really want to, again, I want to enjoy my hobbies more in 2025 as well. So I want to make time to do that. I then marked that I had a lazy evening, that we had Chinese leftovers for dinner, and finished out Sunday by watching Food Stars. But that is it. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Bye!